Sorry, I have to do a take two of this. Um, Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner Classics slash Non-Classics. In this episode, we're reviewing Nova Volume 1 Origin, written by Ed McGuinness, well, actually, Art by Ed McGuinness, and written by Jeff Loeb. Jeff Loeb was a good writer. Now, take a good hard look. Is that Richard Rider? Those of you longtime Nova fans. No, this is Sam Alexander. The same annoying character who appeared, in Ultimate Spider-Man. Unlike Ultimate Spider-Man, he's not annoying. He's actually smart in here. Oh, later on, unless you accuse me stupid. Okay? No, this is not promotion by Geico. No, this is not a promotion for Geico. I just happen to have my cup. Okay? Now, pretty much in this book, it just deals with like the origin story of Sam Alexander. And, oh, I almost forgot the issues in here. Issues 1 through 5 of Nova Volume 5. Yes, this is Nova Volume 5, because you have 4 other volumes that feature Richard Rider. The first volume was 25 issues, the second volume was 17 issues, the third volume was 7 issues, and by far the shortest, and the previous volume, which starred Richard Rider, lasted for 36 issues and even had an annual. Yeah, he even had a one-shot, which is called The Secret Origin of Richard Rider, which I think just retells Nova's origin story from Nova number 1. Now, despite the fact on the cover it might say Nova and Human Rocket, it's simply called Nova Volume 1 in the actual book. Okay? And Gamora looks like this in this book. Now, currently in the Guardians of the Galaxy, she looks like... Excuse me. This is what she looks like. That's right, she looks like this. Yeah, she looks like that. This is the cover from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Angel, which I read that recently. Good book. Those of you familiar with the character Angela, she's from Image Comics, created by Neil Gaiman, the guy who created the Vertigo Sandman. He brought this character over from Image Comics because of a lawsuit that he had with Spawn creator Todd McFarlane, a guy who's been claiming this has been trying to do a Spawn remake for years. Now, I'm getting off topic here. Is this a good story? Yes. Does it have plot holes? A couple. It's not that bad. Though, they never explained how Jesse Alexander became Nova. You have how Sam Alexander becomes Nova, which I don't mind that, but I would like to see a flashback, basically, of how Jesse Alexander was chosen to become a Nova. Though he's part of a sort of a division of Nova Corps called the Supernovas, which seems odd because Supernova, the character, is a crazy guy who had the world mind in his head. Which, I tend to wonder though, where the heck is the world mind? I mean, yes, it shut down after Richard Rider's death, but how come it's not brought up in here? Also, how come the planet Xander is not brought up in here either? Yeah, 2 particularly big things that are part of the Nova mythos, and yet they're not in here. And yet, Nova's origin story is kind of a basically it's based upon how he got his powers. Yeah, with the previous Nova Prime giving it to Nova. Yeah. Though Nova does kill one of his father's friends. I believe his name is Titus. He gets killed at the end of the story arc, which is no surprise. Yeah, this story's been out for what? Well, it came out a year ago. So, basically, if you haven't read this story, I recommend getting it. But, since I'm being a Richard Rider, I would recommend also reading the previous 4 volumes of this. Not the trade paperback thing. No, I'm not talking about trade paperback. I'm talking about the previous 4 volumes of the Nova ongoing series. The first volume is collected in in Essential Nova Volume 1, which collects the entire 25-issue ongoing series for Volume 1, Plus, it contains the Amazing Spider-Man, I believe it was 172, I believe it is. But in the Nova Classic, which also collects, which I believe there's 3 books of that, not only does that collect the same issues as Central Nova, but it also collects the issues of Fantastic Four that he appears in, which sort of basically continues on because the series at the time wasn't properly canceled at the 25 issues without tying up loose ends. Simply, his appearances in that, and plus Robin the Space Knight. Yeah, he appears in Robin the Space Knight, a character who is not owned by Marvel Comics anymore, which I will probably do in Heroes Who Are Cool and Awesome video. Pretty much, when it comes to that, and of course, Nova's previous volume, Volume 4, is collected in a series of trade paperbacks. I think there's about 6 of them, I believe there is. Don't hold me to that, but I believe there's only 6 books that they published. 5, maybe 6 books that collected all 36 issues plus the annual. If you're wondering if volumes 2 and 3 are collected, the answer is no. They're not collected at all. My rating for this book: 5 out of 5. Really good story. I recommend getting it. Not only in trade, but also the issues themselves. I actually read some of this stuff when it was actually in the different issues. Before I read this book, all I had to do was read issue 3. Issue 3 was the only thing I did not read in this book. Issue 3 and the Marvel Now .1 story. I had already read the .1 story about Lenz vs. X-Men trade paperback. Okay? Alright? That's it. See you all in my next video, which is episode 63, which I'm going to do something I haven't done since episode 2. Okay?